In the middle of World War II, the United States Navy was racing to build technologies that could give it an edge over enemy forces. Radar was changing warfare, and the Germans had begun using deadly U-boats to sink Allied ships across the Atlantic. In secret laboratories, American scientists were told to find a way to make a ship invisible to radar, maybe even to the human eye. What began as a defensive idea would soon become one of the strangest legends in U.S. military history. They called it the Philadelphia Experiment. According to many accounts, it happened in the summer and fall of 1943 at the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. The vessel chosen for the experiment was the USS Eldridge, a brand new destroyer escort equipped with advanced electrical gear. The rumors said that powerful electromagnetic generators were installed on board, designed to distort light and radio waves around the ship, bending them so that radar could not detect it. On the morning of the test, witnesses near the dock claimed that a greenish mist surrounded the Eldridge. A humming sound filled the air, and then, before their eyes, the entire ship began to shimmer and vanished. The water where it had been anchored boiled violently, leaving only an empty space and a faint outline in the fog. Moments later, hundreds of miles away near Norfolk, Virginia, sailors on another base reportedly saw a U.S. warship appear out of thin air just for a few seconds before disappearing again. Soon after, the Eldridge was back in Philadelphia, exactly where it had been, as if nothing had happened. But the horror began when crew members were found in shocking condition. Some were disoriented and sick. Others were missing altogether. A few, according to witnesses, were partially fused into the metal deck and bulkheads of the ship, their bodies embedded in steel as if they had melted into it. Those who survived were said to have lost their minds. They complained of strange side effects, disappearing and reappearing without warning, intense dizziness, and memory loss. The Navy quickly denied everything. Official records claim no such experiment had ever been conducted. The USS Eldridge, they said, was never even in Philadelphia at the time. But the rumors refused to die. Years later, in the 1950s, a man named Carlos Allende, also known as Carl Allen, wrote letters to a researcher named Morris K. Jessup, describing in detail how he had witnessed the event from a nearby merchant ship. His letters included coordinates, dates, and technical references that made the story even more mysterious. Jessup took the claim seriously and began investigating. Not long after, he was found dead in his car under suspicious circumstances, ruled a suicide, but many believed he had been silenced. The legend of the Philadelphia Experiment grew stronger, and conspiracy theorists began connecting it to secret wartime projects, Einstein's lost unified field theory, and even time travel. Some scientists speculated that if electromagnetic fields were powerful enough, they could bend light around an object, creating a temporary cloaking effect. Others believed the experiment accidentally opened a space-time portal, teleporting the ship from one point to another. Skeptics, however, said the story was pure fabrication, a misunderstanding of routine radar stealth tests exaggerated by rumor and fear. In the decades that followed, new witnesses kept emerging. Some claimed to have served on the Eldridge and remembered strange tests involving electric coils. Others insisted the story was entirely false. The U.S. Navy has maintained one position for over 70 years. The Philadelphia Experiment never happened. They released logs showing the ship was operating normally elsewhere during the alleged dates, and no record of Project Rainbow has ever been found. Still, questions remain. If it never happened, why do so many accounts match each other in detail? How did technical drawings referencing magnetic field displacement appear in declassified archives years later? And why did the U.S. Navy later fund research into optical cloaking and electromagnetic invisibility, the same kind of technology the Philadelphia Experiment supposedly tested in 1943? The mystery has inspired countless books, documentaries, and even a Hollywood film. Every few years, someone claims to possess new evidence, a diary, a photo, a ship log, but none have fully solved the riddle. Whether fact, hoax, or a mix of both, the Philadelphia experiment remains one of America's greatest unsolved stories. Did the U.S. Navy really make a ship disappear? Was it an early attempt at cloaking technology or a dangerous experiment that accidentally tore a hole in space and time? Perhaps the truth was buried under classified files long ago. Or maybe, for a few seconds in 1943, a warship really did vanish from our world and return carrying secrets that mankind still isn't ready to understand. If you enjoyed this mysterious story, then don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss more mystery stories like this one.